For functional programming, first task is learn about functional programming. So in the code editor, the prepare_t and get_t functions are already defined for you. Call the get_t function to get 40 cups of tea for the team and store them in the t for team FCC variable. First, let's call get_t for 40 cups. Next is understand functional programming terminology. Prepare 27 cups of green tea and 13 cups of black tea and store them in T for green team FCC and T for black team FCC variables respectively. Note that the getT function has been modified, so it now takes a function as the first argument. So let's say get T prepare green tea for 27 cups and then get T prepare black tea for 13 cups. Next, understand the hazards of using imperative code. Examine the code in the editor. It's using a method that has side effects in the program causing incorrect behavior. Define a list of open tabs stored in final tabs. That tabs should be FB, Getter, Reddit, Twitter, Medium, UTab, Netflix, YouTube, Vine, Gmail, Workmail, Docs, FreeCodeCamp, and UTab. But the list produced by the code is slightly different. Change the window that prototype that tab close so that it removes the correct tab. So let's remove this one and change to this dot tabs that splice index 1. Next is avoid mutations and side effects using functional programming. Fill in the code for the function incrementer so it returns the value of the global variable fixed value increased by 1. So return fixed value plus 1. Pass arguments to avoid external dependence in a function. Let's update the incrementer function to clearly declare its dependencies. Write the incrementer function so it takes an argument and then returns the result after increasing the value by 1. So function incrementer to value, then return value plus 1. Next is refactor global variables out of functions. Rewrite the code so that global array book list is not changed inside either function. The add function should add the given book name to the end of the array passed to it and return a new array list. The remove function should remove the given book name from the array passed to it. So function add book list and the book name. And then let's say let return book list is equal to book list. Then return book list that push the book name, return book name, and then let's say return return book list. Next is function remove. Let's remove the book list and the book name. We're using let return book list is equal to book list, then var book index, then return book list dot index of book name. If book index is greater than or equal to 0, then return book list that supplies book index 1, then return book list. But we need to change this first into var new book list is equal to add book list a brief history of time, which is the title. Then let's add a console.log new book list, and then var newer book list, then remove book list on the electrodynamics of moving bodies, then var newest book list is equal to remove, then add book list a brief history of time on the electrodynamics of moving bodies, then console.log book list. Next is use the map method to extract data from an array. The watch list array holds objects with information on several movies. Use map on watch list to assign a new array of objects to the ratings variables. Each movie in the new array should have only a title key with the name of the film and a rating key with IMDb rating. The code in the editor currently uses a for loop to do this, so you should replace the loop functionality with your map expression. Okay. So let's use var ratings. Var ratings is equal to watch list that map movie sorry, then the title movie, the title, and the rating movie that IMDb rating. Let's have okay, let's try. Okay.